Hey, what's going on, my fellow Sagittarius? Butch Tarot. I am going to do your November read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Crow Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Sagittarius? One for Sagittarius for November 2022. All right, so the first thing I see, Sagittarius, is I feel like there is someone that you already know. Now with this energy that I feel like I said, it is someone that you know. This is someone that I feel like you already have some sort of history with, but I feel like we haven't really dug in. And what I mean by that is I feel like there's something going on between you and this person that neither one of us has really talked about. Like, I feel like I feel like more of a friendship has been transpired between you so far. It's more of a friendship. Very good friends. But I feel like that's not it. That's not what this is supposed to be. There's something much more going on here, and I feel like you both know it. But it's almost like you're hiding it from each other. You know, we have that self-imposed prison. Seeing that a lot lately. That Eight of Wands. Almost like keeping your feelings to yourself. And then we have the Seven of Swords. You know, not being open. There's something going on here. And like I said, usually we get the sense that there's someone holding something back. But in this case, I feel like you're both holding something back. Now with this person, they're very protective. First and foremost, very protective energy this person has towards you. And that right there is the beginning. You know, it's not the friend protective. It's very protective of you. So this person's going to be very easy. You probably already know who I'm talking about. I mean, I feel like you do. Or, I mean, like I said, this is an energy that I feel coming in. So, I mean, this could be someone that you meet and start off as a friendship, but there's definitely something else going on here that needs to be brought to light, because as long as it's hiding in the dark, it's just festering. But I see that there is some flirtatious energy back and forth. You know, even though, like I said, it starts off more this is more of something that started off in a friendship, but I feel like there's something much more going on, and I feel like once in a while it's so hard to hold back that it comes out. A little bit of flirting, you know, a little bit of sexual energy, but then it's almost like we try so hard to fight that back, putting a lot of work to fight this back when we don't need to. Like I said, I feel like you both want this. And that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm seeing the most here, is I feel like on both sides, a lot of overthinking. You both know what you want. I mean, we have the Two of Wands as well. You both know what you want. You want to be with each other. But we're overthinking. You know, it's almost like we're looking at the negatives instead of the positives. We're looking, 10 steps ahead instead of, negatives instead of the positives. It's like we're looking 10 steps ahead. And the thing is if we're not, neither one of you seem to be very open on showing how you feel. There's a lot of fantasizing. A lot of fantasizing going on, but we're both still holding our own ground. It's like we're both afraid to admit what's right in front of us. And the thing that really puts a pause on this is the realization of why it's not moving forward. Is because we both know it's there, but no one's doing anything about it. And I feel like it's only getting stronger, the feelings that you have for each other. And I feel like there's a very good reason for that. We have the eight of cups in reverse. This isn't going anywhere. And then we have the Lover's card. And that right there is why we're not, we're only getting closer. Even if we try to fight it, even if we try to put in the work to put in all this work with that 10 of Wands to keep this from happening. When things are meant to happen, they're going to happen. And the more you fight it, it's like swimming against the current. You're just going to get tired. And you're eventually going to give in. But it's almost like, who's going to break first here? I mean, I see a great connection here. I mean, something that needs to be nurtured. You guys give each other balance. I feel like we've been making the wrong call on this situation. And I feel like as long as we do that, we're not going to be where we need to be with this. Like, they just want to reach out, grab you, and hold on. And like I said, we have the King of Wands, that Leo energy. And then, like I said before, we have that Emperor energy, very protective of you. And not just in the sense of, trying to keep you safe in a friendly way. I mean, this person, they want much more from you, but they don't know how to tell you. And I feel like the more they fight telling you, the more they fight showing you, the harder it is for you to read what they're really thinking. But just know this. I feel like this person is going to give you a lot more attention, and they're spending a lot of their free time with you. So that right there should give you the clue. Especially for a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius sun and moon. And if I have interest in someone, I'm going to give them my time. If I don't give you my time, then I'm probably not that interested. And that's what I say with this person. They're giving you their time. They're nurturing this connection. I mean, they're going to show up for you when you need them. I mean, I do see you getting what you want from this person. And like I said, I do see this changing. I see some honesty coming out. And I feel like the honesty is what we needed here. And with that honesty, I do see an offer being made. And it isn't just a one-night stand. It isn't something casual. But like I said, with this, I mean, it is very confusing because, like I said, I do feel like there is some sort of connection. I mean, this may be something that's already casual that we both want more from. Because I'm getting a lot of fiery energy. So, I mean, either there's a lot of flirtatious energy that, a lot of sexual tension, or, I mean, it could be something that we've already started with more of a casual sense, but I do feel like there's something much more coming from this. They do want more. They just don't know how to tell you. Because I see the family card and we see the Four of Wands, that foundation. I do see this person opening up, being honest, and finally taking that leap of faith. And then we have that Capricorn energy with the Devil card, freeing themselves of the burden. And the burden with this person is overthinking the shit out of this. It just gives me the sense of somebody wants something more from someone, but they're afraid. of opening up that communication because they're afraid of the answer. And a lot of people, this happens to a lot of connections. Is what happens is, say we're in a friendship, and then we start to develop feelings for the person, even a friendship or, some sort of connection, whether it be even a casual connection, and we start developing feelings, then it becomes awkward. Because it's almost like, especially when you're overthinking it, because it's almost like you're thinking to yourself, okay, I'd rather keep the person in my life the way it is than make a move and get rejected and then screw it all up. But there's something much more at play here that needs to be exposed. This isn't just your regular casual connection. This isn't your regular friendship. There's something much more here. There's a very protective energy, very, a lot of emotional, it's a very strong emotional connection that's coming in between you. And like I said before, they only think about you. And I feel like you only think about them. But it's time to make that next step. It's time to take that leap of faith. And I feel like that's what's happening. They didn't know how to tell you, but they're going to say it anyway. Because it gets to the point when it's like I've said this before, that phrase, the elephant in the room. Well, I feel like this started off as a baby elephant, but I feel like it's growing very quickly. And that room's getting very small. But it's very common. How many times I've had people say that to me, like a buddy of mine, probably back in August, I remember him saying to me, he's been hooking up with this girl, and they started hooking up, and in the beginning, one would leave, like after they were done, they'd leave each other's place, and then it started, they kind of hung out a little bit afterwards. Now it's to the point where they're staying the night at each other's place. They're going to breakfast. They're hanging out a little bit more. And he's like, I wanna say something, but I don't know if I. And I'm like, dude, sometimes it's not that obvious, but that's obvious. It's at his place. She ain't in any rush to leave. Some people just don't want to cross that line because they're afraid that if it just so happens the person's not that interested, then they lose them altogether. But I'd rather know where I stand with someone. But that's just me. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.